will be a nice session to start with, which covers the entire highlight of what this program is about, how you can get benefit of that and everything. And just first to start with, yes, it's a complete free program, so there is no money involved anywhere. Okay, all it needs is you to take really great actions and become successful in your career and life. Okay, so that's the primary thing. So just get rid of all of that from your mind, just focus on growth and success. That's the target of the program. Okay, hi team, we are getting started. Okay, here is the Zoom link. 2023 career transformation. 9 p.m. Okay, we maintain some internal WhatsApp groups, so I'm even posting it there as a reference. Fine. I guess now we can get started. Okay, so chalo, once again, good evening to everybody in the house. Good to see January all kicking in and nice smiling faces. Hopefully you had a nice weekend and a new year recently. Hopefully, ठीक है. Yeah, Sumit is also in. Sumit का या Facebook पे देख रहा था बंदा kayaking कर रहा है, घूम रहा फिर रहा है. So I guess Goa trip, huh? Nice. Okay, so I'm also here in Thailand, and for entire 1 week I was on official leave, and then 1 week I was just exploring, traveling, adventure, and for New Year, blah blah blah. Okay, so the thing is कि you need to be focused, right? So when you are at work, when you're at job, you put your everything there, and that's how you succeed. And you should take time out to enjoy life as well. That's how you balance both the things. Okay, staying average in work and average in fun and entertainment is going to have a messed up life. Basically, you will not live to your fullest. You will struggle कि you're not even enjoying your life, and you will struggle that even work wise, effort wise, you're not getting most out of your career, promotions, hikes, and everything. So if you are average in both, basically you're under living, and that will start impacting you back. Okay, so this primary program, one of the core intention is we should live to our fullest. So when we are at work, at career, we should be hardcore dedicated, perform to the best of our abilities, and succeed massively. You should be in the top players in the IT industry or whichever industry you are in. Like whenever there is a need, people should say your name. Okay, we want that guy in the team. We can trust, we can count. So becoming that great at your work, and then becoming that great at whatever you do, be it fun, family, relationships, and every other aspect of life. So, and I think we all have got this life only once, right? We are all going to live, let's say, hopefully everything goes good, 80 years, 100 years. That's how we will live on this planet. It's only one time given life, and we need to live every day properly. Okay, so this is where we are going to have this program designed. Okay, the primary aim of this full workshop is to accomplish massive success in our careers, and massive success into our personal life as well. Okay, full career and life. Now, how exactly it is arranged? Firstly, there are two aspects for this. Okay, some of you guys might be coming from the IT industry, and some might be in the non-IT industry. Okay, now let me tell you, the from industry perspective, we are only going to touch the IT industry aspect of things. Okay, because talking about me, I am having 12 years of IT industry experience. I started in the year 2010 as a Java developer, then became a full stack, worked on Angular, React kind of programming languages, then started leading small teams of 10 members, then 15 members, 20 members, and then I got promoted further to the technical lead, then engineering manager. Currently, I'm having designation of head of technology. So I'm head of technology leading a 40-member team. Okay, in the past 12 years, that has been the transition. And one of the primary thing I realized is, this is really a scary situation. We were interviewing a lot of candidates. Okay, like not recently, maybe you can take a few months ago. For 6 months, we were looking for good candidates. So I've been interviewing since past 7+ years, and we used to get a lot of profiles. So direct walk-ins, online, this, that, anywhere. We used to get a lot of profiles, but guys, we had like what, 5 positions to be filled up, and even a duration of 6 months. Within 6 months, we were not able to fill these 5 positions, and we were interviewing people, interviewing candidates and everything. Okay, and point is, okay, whatever interviews I take and others, so we are not putting the interview level like Google's and Amazon's kind of. Okay, maybe they will take on the intensity. So a proper interview to find the right candidate, we are not stretching the boundaries and trying to pick the experts. We want good people with potential to grow, put efforts, and like learning technology wise, smart thinking people. And unfortunately, in 6 months, we are not able to hire 5 people of this nature. And that is where I realized ki mass public is there, crowd is there, looking for jobs, but majority of them is not good. 95% people are not really good. Now that creates an opportunity for anyone who wants to become successful. Okay, so don't be afraid that there is so much of people floating, because 95% of them is just crap people. Okay, they are not good, they don't know stuff, they are not confident. So if you can work on yourself a bit more, automatically you will belong in that kind of 5% crowd which everybody would like to have. So then I realized in the IT industry, okay, there are a lot of circumstances and where people can perform to the great potential and can succeed very nicely, but maybe because they don't know what to do, or they are not getting right mentorship or the guidance, because of that many careers are being lost like that. People are there in projects for 6 months, 1 year, not really getting the right project experience, not really getting the right technology experience, so not growing. Okay, there are people recruited and not even added to project, six months on bench. Such people will also not grow. So we realized ki gadbad to chal rahi hai in the IT industry. Okay, it's not smooth for everyone. And then what happens is, those who are able to take care of themselves, they are able to do that very nicely. And those who are struggling, they are really struggling with their careers. And as time passes by, all these things like mess up in future. Okay, once you get experience, market expectation changes and people are not ready, and then pressure, work pressure, and everything starts piling up. So the more experience you get, the more tension starts coming, because majority of the people are not ready for that kind of exposure. Okay, so now again, telling what this program is about. Primarily, it will solve these two problems to make you IT career wise really an expert. Okay, in terms of what techniques, strategies you can apply in your work to advance forward than many other people. Okay, we will touch two things. First, job seekers as well. If you want to get into the IT industry, even for them it is going to be very useful. Plus even those who are already working in the IT industry. Okay, so for both of them, so IT industry related lot of learnings will be there, corporate. Plus the second aspect of this guys, and this is where I personally feel your lives will change drastically and big time success can happen. Okay, while I was going through my IT industry journey of 12 years and a lot of challenges, ups and downs, blah blah blah, while I was going through all of that learnings, I realized that there are some people in the industry who are really successful in IT. Okay, and then I started studying those people, what they do right, what they do wrong, why are some able to manage tough things with smile on their face and easiness, and why many people struggle with tension, pressure, they quit, they give up, and they are even not able to do their day-to-day role properly. So as I started digging more, then I realized that there are certain set of activities and habits, okay, which these highly successful people follow, and because of that they are getting high promotions, greater package pays, they are more happy in their life, and they are more happy in every aspect of their life, not just their work. I went to those people home, spoke with their family members, I spoke with the CEOs directly, knew how they work, how their personal life is, what do their children do. And when I started digging more about these, then I realized that those who are successful in their careers, they are, majority of them are not just only success. I'm talking about the great people. Okay, great people of industry, not average struggling people. So those great people of industry who are successful in their careers, they are successful in every aspect of their life. their family, their health, their happiness. Okay, they don't feel tension, pressure of anything. And then I realized, why kya kar rahe? What is the magic behind this? And then I came across there are so many habits, techniques, systems which they apply and then they live regularly, and they have been doing it since past 10 years, 15 years, and that's where their life is different. So we are going to become this kind of highly successful person who will not just be great in their careers, but great in every aspect of their life. Okay, so this is what is this program about. Okay, great success in career, great success in personal life, and it is a complete free program, telling it again. uh, okay, the core reason is I want first to get massive people impacted and improved with themselves first. If we start putting money and all that stuff, unnecessary people get that, "Arey, paisa hai, this, that, should I do, should I not do?" So we want to remove all that and make decision making simple. Okay, so there is no money involved. What it needs is your commitment to succeed. Okay, and guys, we have been doing this program since past 2 years. 2 years, right from COVID times started. Since 2 years we are doing, we have finished like 25 months of batches. I guess 24 months something. So this is the 24th batch running. 24. So we have really grown from life to careers, a lot of stuff there. Now, I just want to remove money from the equation. What this program wants is you to be dedicated for your own success. In the end, whatever improvements will come into your life, you will get benefited, your family will get benefited. So I am telling you, we have been doing it since 2 years. Many of them got benefited, many of them applied their habits, and after living these habits for certain time, then they dropped these habits. And there were many who learned the techniques and did not even take actions, and there were many who did not even spend time to learn the techniques. So what I'm saying is, we are going to discuss massive techniques which will completely change your restful life. Okay, not about today and tomorrow. Full next 50 years, 70 years of your life can completely change. And we are coming, majority of us are coming from middle class, average backgrounds. We are not taught these things in our schools or in our families. But these are things which are essential for career and life success, which I want to share it and work with you to apply it. But again, I'm saying topics will be very great. It has the potential to fully change your life. We will not just discuss theory, we will implement practically. But the thing is, based upon my past 23 sessions which we did, 2 years plus sessions which we did, some of them will get benefited with this and some will not. And then it is like two hands should shake together. So I will come with full on my best. I will share everything. We will do things together. But on the other side, the receiving side, you should take that step as well. So if you're not focused right now, if you're sleeping or if you're driving or you're doing something else, that means you're not really committed. And if you're not committed, you will not be able to get value out of this. So what is expected from you is daily this session. देखो, it's not a magic pill कि कुछ मंत्र पढ़ के सुना दिया, ओम भीम ब्रीम चामुंडा and namo, and like magic हो गया and success comes to life. It doesn't work like that. It's all proven techniques, systems. We understand it, we apply it, we live with it, we get results from them. And that is going to take time. It's not like one day magic pill. There are so many techniques available on internet. Still people are not able to accomplish great results in life because it needs patience, time, and everything. Okay, that is where this full program is a 3-week program. Okay, 3 weeks program today. So, and we do it every Monday, every month, first Monday. Okay, so every month, first Monday. So this is 2023. We are starting for the first time, first Monday, 2nd of January. 3-week program. Daily we will connect night 9 to 10 p.m. Okay. Now what is expected out of you is prioritize your own success. Okay, देखो guys, you need to understand one thing. As long as you were in your schools, so there were teachers, there were your parents who used to really push you कि भाई पढ़ाई कर, do this, do that, pass the exam, do this, do that. And then क्या होता है, वो पर निकल आते कॉलेज में, right? And then they are like, I will do what I want to do, you don't tell me, right? It happens. That's what is the teenage life, and all those transitions comes. And now it's this is where, guys, your life is your responsibility. Your parents are not responsible for your success or your failures. Your teachers are not responsible for your success and your failures. You are responsible for your success and your failure. So you need to make smarter decisions with your life. You cannot blame, you cannot complain. And once you feel care, I can become something great with my life. So it's in your hands. You can become that. So let's become that. As simple as that. ठीक है. So that's what college life में फिर क्या होता है, we go in this that direction, and then we reach to the 20s, and now it's the working and the job time, and then the actual struggles and pains and uncertainties of life comes up, then failures and everything starts coming up. So I want to be with you through this phase so that you can become self-sufficient. You can think right. Many of the people have started self-doubting themselves, right? Underconfidence, self-doubting. Will I be able to do it? Can I really do something great with my life? What to do, what not to do? There is so much of confusion, not able to make the right decisions from themselves. Which industry to go, what to do, like negative people around, people pulling you back in your life, people giving comments about you about can this happen, can not happen, and then you self-doubting. Then IT career at times becomes challenging, people feel like quitting, giving up. Now all of this ups and downs and mess that is there in the life, we need to smoothen it. And guys, let me tell you, I will offer all my techniques and systems, but it needs your commitment. You should come ki I want to accomplish success in my life. Come with that attitude, and let me promise you, next 60 years of your life will completely change. This program can do that, and I have not seen anybody like actually doing it. And that's where I started, chalo, let's create it and let's do it together. Okay, and it will happen, I know it. So what is required is daily 9 p.m. log in from your laptops. On a serious note, come prepared to learn, apply, and take actions. It's not just going to be theory. We will learn the technique, we will take practically actions on that, and then we will build a habit about it. Why many new year resolutions fail? People know what they want to do. Some of them know how even want to do like techniques for doing it, but they are not able to stay consistent with that for the next 3 months, 6 months. And if you're not consistent, results will not get to you. It might be temporary success for you, and then you will drop back to your old self. So we will want to really take resolutions, make commitments what you want, take practically actions together, and then build it into a habit so that it sticks with you lifelong. So that is where many of you guys are previous batch members. So they are not doing it for the first time, but they are doing it like since past 6 months. Okay, you need to understand what we are doing is the past 20 years of your life, the thinking pattern that you have, the belief system that you have. Slowly, wo Sara, we have to flush and rechange everything. We have to think the way successful people think. We need to remove all blames, excuses, complaints, laziness, procrastination. I cannot do this. All those crap needs to be removed from the mind. New thought process needs to be involved. Our actions should change. Our belief system should change. And then our results will change. And that is a lot of work. Past 20 years, whatever you believed, if there are problems in that, we need to change that. Whatever is good, you continue that. And that kind of phase of going from your older version of life to a newer version of life has to happen someday. Otherwise, lifelong, you will be frustrated. ऐसे ही 40 साल हो जाएंगे, 50 years, 60 years out of life, and you will be like, what is happening? Why is my life like this? And in future, you will have your children, family, and everything, and then everything will be like, first you are not able to take care of yourself. Now you will not be able to take care of your families, and everything will fall apart. Okay, so that is where our point is. From older version of life, we need to brainwash ourselves, remove all negativity, everything which is pulling us back in life, and feed every empowering thought which can make us successful. And this transition will take some time. So this month is the first month where you're taking a step towards that, and gradually we will go forward with it. Okay, okay, fine. Now that's what it is. So 3 week program, 3 week program, Monday to Friday, weekends off. Okay, Monday to Friday, 9 to 10 p.m. we will start. Now, what are we going to discuss as part of these 3 weeks? Okay, so I'll share my screen, quickly show you the quick bullet points, and then we will dig more into this. Okay, chalo, sharing the screen. Like we said, it will focus on two careers. One is the IT career, and the other one is full life aspects, which works even for non-IT professionals as well. And I'll even tell you week 1 focus, week 2 focus, week 3 focus, where we will be. Okay, fine. I'm sharing my screen. Okay, is my screen visible? Drop a few done yes in the chat. Okay, ठीक है चलो. Fine. Thanks Sumit, Akhila and all. देखो simple है. When we focus about the corporate IT, guys, I've seen 12 years in industry. I've seen people crying in the industry. I've seen people quitting jobs and going to some other industry. And I've seen very successful people also in the IT industry. I've seen struggling people also. There were cases, some people in my team previously, they reached out to me and said, the doctor has given me prescription, ki don't take tension at work. Otherwise, matlab, health issues. Okay, now that is happening in the industry because of tension pressure. So like it's like if you live your IT industry in a certain manner, you will be able to overcome all of this, and not doing it is going to have all these kind of impacts for you. So we are going to discuss about multiple areas, building a strong foundation of IT professional. Like 95% while we were interviewing were not good candidates in a lot of aspects. So we need to really corely do like, what exactly is the right IT professional. And guys, देखो, I represent IT industry for you. So I'm not going to give you a hack or temporary success. I really want that first you become good, and then you will be benefiting the IT industry. So I want you to become valuable first, and then so it is a win-win for all. The companies succeed, you succeed. You get better promotion, better packages, and company gets better person in the form of you, and both of them are beneficial. So I'm not going to here give you cheat tricks how you can manipulate companies, because that's not going to work. Because I represent IT industry for you. I've seen it for 12 years, and I want you to be really good and then give your best shot at work so that your companies and the projects get benefited. Okay, so success banna hai, so we have to really become successful. There is no hack for it. Okay, fine. So the strong foundation of IT professional, we'll discuss that next. End-to-end corporate agile, like from the project perspective, right from the beginning till the end. What is your role? What you should do? Everything we will discuss it. Next, how you should perform your day-to-day work at job. We will discuss about that. Next, we will focus about all the websites and techniques on how you can improve in your coding and debugging skills. Next, how do you become a high performer? Okay, if rest of the people are taking 3 days for finishing something, can you close it in like half time, 1.5 day? Because these are the high performers, they will be getting more rewarded, more promotions. If you stay average and just a part of crowd, that life is not going to be good, because average people don't get rewarded great. And just if you're part of crowd, if you're not standing alone out of the crowd, you will struggle in your recognition and in your rewards and life, right? So you need to be special. Why people should reward you more? It should be because you are actually special. You're different than the rest of the people. And how can you do that? Is with the simple system. Okay? So we want to be special. Don't be a part of the crowd, because the crowd is not going anywhere. So this is what it is. So become a high performer at whatever you do. Okay, next. Like I said, two parts to this. First is corporate IT part, and the second part is full lifestyle upgrade. This is where talking about the past 20 years we need to rewire. Don't carry your old self here. Be open to learn. Okay, just keep your mind empty. Even if you know what we are doing or not doing, just keep it empty and just keep receiving my words and the techniques. Okay, just absorb it. Don't try to reject anything. First absorb it, then you process, then you analyze, and then you start applying in your life. If you already say, I know everything, so then there is no scope for you to learn further. And if you know everything, then you should have been already a millionaire and a billionaire. बहुत बड़ा कुछ बन जाना चाहिए. So we are not in the gems of the world. That means everything. There is scope for us to know and scope for us to learn and implement in our life, and then actually become great. So keep that mind open. Don't keep yourself closed. अरे सब कुछ आता है, नहीं आता. Let's be a lifelong student for growth and success. Okay, that's what required for many people. So empty your vessel, have the mind empty, and come with an attitude to I want to know more, learn more. I'm ready to take actions. I don't know much. I don't want to know more. And with that attitude, we will succeed. That's how it works for people. Okay. Now, how does it work? So all highly successful people, their systems you are going to apply right from tomorrow. Practical actions will be taken. So log in from your laptops and desktops and do work there. Don't just come from your mobiles, or don't take this call while traveling. Prioritize success and success will reward you. It will happen. Okay. Now, what are we going to do? This is January happening. Okay. And what do people become successful? They set goals for themselves. What do they want? That's what is New Year resolution. What do you want from your life? And then how do you actually accomplish it? It's a technique, it's a system. Right from tomorrow, we are going to focus on this, regardless of whatever, if you are human being and alive right now, regardless of your industry, you will want something out of your life. That's cool. If you want a job, if you want a promotion in your job, if you want to switch your technology, if you want to go to a better company, or in your non-IT, if you want to go to the next level, there is always the next level at whatever stage you are. So we will be defining those goals. Okay. And from the perspective of your entire life. So it's not just going to be only career aspect. एक एक करके पूरा. Let's target best year should be 2023 of your life, because it's humanly possible. Okay, we can all accomplish massive success. We just need some guidance for that. It's possible for you to massively succeed, and okay, you could be the person who can completely change the fortune of your entire family. एक बंदा आता है turning point of your family बन के, and after you the generation can entire change. You can be that person, and it is possible for every human being to do it. We have to know what you should do about it. Okay, so that's what, let's target full 2023 alag karte. And that's what we will start setting up goals right from tomorrow. And not just setting it, we will accomplish it as well. The goal setting and accomplishing techniques we will know. Next, many people, everybody on the planet has 24 hours, but there is big difference in who succeed and who not in this 24 hours. So these are some of the things which is required for effective success. Your time management skills, your becoming productive skills, your enhancing focus and concentration skills. So we will learn that. Next, all the successful people, the top CEOs of the industry, they do certain activities during the starting of the day before they get started with the day. So we need to understand what those are, how it can benefit you, and how you can apply that into your life. Okay, so that's what we will do. Next, hardcore consistency. We all say we want to do things, we even take actions, but we are not able to do it for like 1 year of time. So we need to know how do you build this kind of consistency, because in the end consistency will win. Khali those who talk from mouth, "Yeah, I want to do this," and those who take actions once or twice or 1 week, 2 week, such people will not become winner in the end. Okay, so there was this quote by a very mm, great philosopher. He said, uh, if you are consistent, you will win every single race of your life. Okay, so no matter what field you are in, what area you are in, you just have to be consistent in that, and you will improve, improve, improve. Don't give up, keep improving, and eventually you will succeed. Okay, the quote was, you will win every single race in your life if you are just more consistent than others. Okay, you can write it down, write it down. You will win every single race of your life if you are just more consistent than others. Consistent at what things? Doing the good things, right habits, right mindset, right attitude. So usme consistency. Okay, and guys, yes, you can take running notes about this. Plus it is available on YouTube as well, recorded is available. Plus I will write a LinkedIn blog about it daily. Whatever we are discussing, I will take some screenshots, share it there. I am here to really work with you so that you and me together can give good people to this world. by our growth. Okay, so for that, recording is available, text is available, you can go through it, apply, and really become great in the world. Okay, let's make our life count. Fine. And then boosting self-confidence. Next, there are many other habits followed by self-made millionaires. Okay, खुद से starting from ground zero से start. Okay, those who really become great in life. Okay, not about parents money, not about this, not about that. So unke habits we are going to dig down more. Okay, so whatever those habits, here there are few of them, like communication skills, how do you improve, books, how do you read, how do you focus on your mental and physical health, and there are many other habits which are followed by self-made millionaires. We will discuss all of these things. Okay, so yes, these are few of the things, and as you go session by session we will open a lot of depth in this. But so two areas: corporate IT success and full lifestyle upgrade like highly successful people. Okay, now what is the primary differentiation between doing this 3 weeks and everything else is you will know the right techniques, but that's not enough for success. On the right techniques you need to take actions, and unfortunately that is also not enough for success. You need to take actions consistently and build it a habit. If you do these 3 things, then only you become successful in your life. Okay, you need to know the right techniques. If you apply that, how will you grow in your corporate career, how will you grow in your life? So knowing the right techniques, next taking actions on those techniques. Just knowing will not do any change in your life. Taking actions on those techniques. Okay, and next taking actions as a habit. Nothing but have what is habit? It starts naturally for you. So when we say productivity, you should naturally be productive at whatever you do. Okay, goals, you should naturally have goals. It should become your lifestyle. Basically the way you eat food every day, the way you breathe every day. Okay, like that your success habits should become your habit. And if these 3 stages are touched, then only your full life will change. Now many of the people on internet, okay, if they want to know, they will know the techniques after trial and error, this and that. But taking actions, some of them will take actions, and from those taking actions, how many will stay like building it into a habit? There are very few people. So what I want you to realize, okay, dekho, staying average, may there is lot of competition. Average people, crowd, mass public, there is lot of competition there. If you don't do anything great with your life, you will belong in that competition of people just struggling with their life. And बहुत pain hai. There is lot of tension there. Families will struggle, you will struggle, opportunities will not come, monthly in hand money will come and go, vacations will not happen. There will be a massive struggle in your life if you stay average. Health concerns, guys, COVID times mein लाखों में पैसा चला गया. Okay, my mother was admitted, daily 1 lakh rupees जा रहा था just for COVID treatment. Every day 1 lakh amount was going. Massive money draining, insurance and all, 5 lakh 6 lakh ka limit, nothing works out. 20 days in hospital, it was 20 lakh bill. kahan se aayega paisa? Okay, that means you need to be really good. Don't take for your life for granted. Uncertainty, unexpected times can come. You need to be prepared for that. You need to be excellent at what you do in your life, and you need to be prepared. No matter what happens in my life, I will deal with it and I will fix it. And only you can do it for your life, not your brothers, not your sisters, not anybody around you. You take that ownership. And when you do that, you can fix it. And that is where I want you to know these techniques. I want you to live your life for growth for yourself and your families, taking massive actions, not just listening to us. Let's be bold. Live it for yourself, guys. एक बार life है, and then build it into consistent habit. ठीक है? Tough होगा, easy होगा, doesn't matter. करना है. That should be your attitude. I will do it. And guys, you will realize if you start living your life like this, any problem of your life will be sorted. कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम बड़ा नहीं रहे. you will grow, you will upgrade, your thought process will change, your behavior and response when you face a problem. Do you run away? Do you face? Do you solve? Your personality, your identity, everything will change. You will start thinking like self-made millionaires. Okay, your belief system, your actions, everything will change. It will happen only when your habits actually change. Okay, your lifestyle, your thought process, and guys, that is going to take time. We are trying to flush your past 20 years with a new belief system. Okay, that's where I would say ki, as long as it takes to change, let's stick with the program. Okay, as long as it takes, there is no end for this. So if it takes 2 months, 3 months, just come, keep coming, keep coming. Knowing the techniques, guys, you will stay average. Taking small actions for some time, you will still go back to your old life. But if you build habits, nobody in the world can defeat you. That's where is the mastery. And habit building takes time. You took 20 years to reach to where you are right now, 20 years of your life. Next, you have to give at least 1 year, 2 years to a different person so that your next 80 years, 70 years can get benefited. So, thoda sa upgrade, broaden your lifespan and think properly. Okay, fine. All this, we are going to do it together. Don't worry, kaise hoga, kya hoga, we'll take care of everything together. Now, what is the focus? Right from tomorrow, we will start with week 1, where we are going to focus on these success habits. We'll start with goal settings, resolutions, productivity, because these are things required for every industry. And it's going to be practical, it's going to get your mind thinking and your problem solving skills. A lot of things will get benefited. The full first week is about knowing this success framework end to end, which applies for every person. If you're in schools, if you're in college, if you're not working, if you're working for any industry, if you want success in your life, this week 1 is going to be for you. Okay, and then week 2 and week 3, as we go, it's going to launch these corporate topics plus non-corporate related. It will be merger of both. So I would feel if you are in the IT industry and you want success, full 3 weeks are must for you. And if you're not in the IT industry, there will be some topics which are IT specific. Maybe you can skip that, but rest of the things will be good. And how our 3 weeks are planned is around these three things: knowing the techniques, taking actions on it, and then building it into the habits. Okay, so khali sunenge nahi, we will take actions around. Okay, now this is what it is. Now, as part of the next 20 minutes there in the session, okay, 20 minutes are still there, so daily 9 to 10 we will do. Today I will share you a glance of what we have been doing in the past. Okay, just take it as like steps, techniques, ideas, throw. Okay, a lot of things in 120 minutes. Next, we will throw a lot of techniques, strategies, ideas, and I will give you this link where which we are going to discuss so that you can export it, set it up with you, and let's get started with success. Okay, so this is the link. I'll share the link with every one of you. Now, this is just a glance, a quick glance of what this entire 3 weeks is going to be about. Okay, first, we are not just going to become successful in career aspect. We know we have 24 hours. We live a life. We don't live a career. We live a life. We have our lot of other things which needs to be right in order to succeed, and we will become great in all. I'm not saying every day you have to do everything, or every month, or every year, but in a lifetime you have to be great in everything of this. Okay, maybe right now your burning problem might be your career. Okay, let's start with career. Put the next 3 months, 2023 starting, we need to prioritize what we want to accomplish out of all of these in the first quarter of 2023. By March end 2023, what do we really want out of these? We will define those goals. We will think about it. We will define what we want from our lives, not just live and die, but make our lives count. So it's going to cover goals in multiple aspects, and we will prioritize it and we will move towards it in the next first quarter of this 2023. Okay, from Jan to March, kya karna hai? Let's define that. Our primary focus for overall success in life, we will focus on good health, great knowledge, family and relationships. Next, spiritual and peace, becoming a kind person. Next, growing in your mindset, in your communication skills, your confidence, your attitude, like your honesty, and all of those skills who defines who you are as a person. Next, your financial aspect, your career aspect. Next, your enjoyment aspect of life, and then doing something for the society. This makes you a complete person. Okay? Abhi, not all 8 things are required immediately. But let's define first 3 months of 2023 पे किस चीज पे काम करना. Maybe you can pick two or even one is fine. But let the engine of success run. Eventually, it full 80 years, 90 years of your lifespan if you want success, right? So engine has to start. The starting step has to happen someday. So we will take that right from January 2023 onwards and let this engine run. Ye goal achievement system, goal setting system, we will convert it into goal achievement. Okay, right from tomorrow we will touch this. So first is goals related. Next, all the successful people of the world live their 24 hours in a certain manner. Okay. Now, this is the second sheet which defines how your life should be, how your day should be. Okay, देखो guys, it's so simple. If you are satisfied with every day of your life, then you are satisfied from your life. Many people don't even know, are they okay? Are you happy about the way you live your today? You need to ask this question: are you satisfied with today? Could you have lived it better? Or were you complaining? Did you waste your time just on social media? Did you fight with people, argue with people, or did you do something valuable with your today? Are you, because today will never appear again in your life. That's the difference between successful and unsuccessful people. They live every day, they make every day of their life count. There has to be a daily target, what you want to accomplish. And when you're going to sleep, you should be satisfied. Yaar, aaj kaam kiya, I did something good today. That's what, once your days start counting in your life becomes successful. And if you keep complaining, if you keep arguing, okay, life is not good, life is like this, like that, nothing is going to change. So we need to know how we should live our day and how all these successful people are living. So there is the second sheet of all the habits followed by highly successful people. I'll be giving you the sheet as a reference. So what do they do? Okay, they make sure they take 7 hours of sleep every single day. They wake up early. They keep their mind calm with meditating, some kind of pranayams, internal healings. Next, they feel thankful about their life. Why are so many people unhappy in the current time, struggling, complaining? Because they're not practicing gratitude. Simple. You have good things in your life, you have bad things. Every day, good things happen to you. Every day, bad things happen to you. Naturally your brain focuses on the bad things, and people are like, my life is hectic, my life is a hell, I don't feel like living this kind of life anymore, I should do something different. Look at the positive side, you will enjoy this life more. You will find purpose and passion to live on this life and this planet and do something great with your life. So simple daily practice of gratitude to realize the comfort and the beauty of this life that you have. Next, rewiring your mindset. Affirmations, with that we develop new belief system. Yesterday something went wrong. Let's say you fought with somebody, you argued, you're frustrated. How do you reset this mind every single day? Okay, right now let's say you fought with your somebody, your relative, but do you want to carry that fight every single day of your life, or do you want to forgive, let it go? Do you want to rewrite, reset your mind every single day? Because if you're not able to do it, you are the person who will struggle and suffer, right? So this is what every single day resetting the mind. I believe in myself. I'm confident. I can do great things. Yesterday I failed, but today is another day, another opportunity. I will make it count. I will succeed today. I will be more passionate. So reset point should happen every single day. That's how successful people do it. Okay. Next, daily goals. Today, what do you want to accomplish? They plan. What are the important things to be done today? Next, they do some things like basic habits, daily walking in sun, okay, nature exposure, doing some listening to motivational stuff, daily doing workouts, taking a cold shower, reading some books daily, working on your like communication skills regularly, Okay, upgrading your technical skills, learning new skill set, new knowledge, because the dynamic world is changing. Okay, then in the evening time, like closing dinner early so that you sleep with a nice, like, these things, but we have to follow it. Next, how many tasks you planned, how many you have completed, how can you make your tomorrow better? Okay, next, are you satisfied with your today or not? And these kind of basic things. Okay, let me promise you, if in the next 6 months of your life, I'm not saying एक दिन में सब कुछ बनना है. The point is, let's get started with some of the good habits. You have to be self-sufficient. You don't need somebody to come and tell you what needs to be done. You need to become self-capable to solve your own problems. And this system will help you to do that. By regularly reading books, your knowledge will grow. You will know how to deal with circumstances. By constantly upgrading your technical skills daily, the way you have your food, like that, do these habits. Daily working out will keep your mind and the body fresh. Daily spending time in nature is good for you. Daily inspiring yourself is good for you. Daily starting with peace, targeting some plan. Because these habits are the difference between successful and unsuccessful people. Okay, I'm not saying ek din mein karna hai, but in next 6 months do it, because your next 80, 70 years of your life will be rewarded based on this. So it is worth doing. Let's start small, one step, small baby step. But every baby eventually learns to walk. Okay, you might fall, but still do it. One day you might miss. Let's push for next day and keep rotating. Gradually your habits will start building. That is where it is a tracking system. We will track day by day which things we are doing. We'll observe it. We'll keep going on. That's what is your daily tracking. Okay. Next, some of the books which I have like personally found a lot of value in my life. It's 12 years in the industry. It was not easy. It was not easy. A lot of ups and downs. Leading a 40-member team, head of technology, a lot of complications, a lot of problems. But how do you think and deal with the problems? I got the solutions from the books. I applied those knowledge. So some of the books which has changed my life, and I've read all of these, which has really changed my life across different segments. I've just summarized it here. You can start picking whichever is more needed for you, accordingly take it. You want to look for success? These are the books arranged in the same priority in which I feel you should do it. Okay? Success related books: 21 Habits of Self-Made Millionaires, Secret Advantage by Earl Nightingale, Think and Grow Rich, Tools of Titans, Productivity, The One Thing, The 10X Rule, Goals by Brent Tracy. Next, High Performance Habit, Atomic Habits. Next, How to Overcome from Failures, Awaken the Giant Within. Next, Can't Hurt Me, How Do You Upgrade Your Mindset, As a Man Thinketh book. Next, The Secret. Next, how do you grow in your financial and money aspect? The Millionaire Fast Lane, Psychology of Money, Secrets of Self-Made Millionaire, plus Rich Dad Poor Dad. Some of the books. There might be many other, but these are some which I read, I applied, and I really got a lot of results with that. So I've just summarized it. Start with something. Okay. So daily hoga, dhire hoga, guys. The change doesn't happen all of a sudden, but slowly this transition should take you from old self to a new self. Gradually it will happen. The way you eat food, like that, if you read daily for 15 minutes, you will become better person. And not doing it, say, you will still remain yourself, and yourself does not know how to deal with all aspects of your problems. But when you grow and become evolved person, you can deal with your life in a happy manner. Otherwise, you will stuck with these negative minded people around you, fights, quarrels, struggles, pulling back, blaming, complaining. Or overcoming that needs you to grow in your knowledge aspect of life, how to live a better life, how to deal. That's what it's going to come. Everything is related. Success, it's all a package. Once you do everything, you become successful. Okay, if you start fixing one or two pieces of it, something else will still fall apart. So pura ka pura upgrade is required. This is you right now. You have to take yourself here in everything. In everything, there is no one aspect of it, full aspect. The thinking, actions, belief systems, okay, consistency, helping others, kindness, growth mindset, time, punctuality, consistency, honesty, everything has to change. That's how successful people is born. That's a version 2 of you. There is a V1 right now who might have whatever problems. There is a V2 who knows and solves every problem that you have, who is independent, who can fix life. And that's what you have to become. Okay, nobody's going to come and save you. It's your life and you have to take care of yourself. So invest time in yourself, learn more, upgrade more, become better in who you are. That's how you will be able to fix your career as well as you fix your life. Lifetime में एक बार तो this transition has to happen. Okay, what more is coming? Okay, this is done. Next, some whatever these habits which we have seen daily, there's some description written about it. And from IT project perspective, if you're in the IT industry, the best practices, I've summarized it into this section. Okay, grooming aspects, sprint when it starts, what you should do, like how you should work for the sprint cycle, and how do you do your stand up so that you get more results. So some basic best practices I have summarized. We will go through all of this. So right now I'm sharing this full reference sheet with you. I would request you कि भाई इसको export it, keep it like your local version so that you can work on this. Okay, so I'm pasting it in the Zoom chat itself. Just give me a second. And don't worry guys, एक दिन में superstar नहीं बनेंगे. Okay, we will take it one by one. Okay, so I'm copying the link, pasting it in the chat. Okay, here we go. Reference sheet. Okay, everyone, just take a minute of time to copy this link with you, bookmark it. Bookmark it, not just bookmark guys, I would say ki download it and keep a version with you in your own Google Drive. So you're not dependent on the central version. You can bookmark this additionally, but keep it with you somewhere. Okay, we have the final 5 minutes for the session. And yes, thoda sa, let's start taking care of yourself guys. Your family needs it, you need it. Thoda sa, let's really become successful people. And this program, I'm doing it as my section of contribution back to the society, because whatever I felt, learned, I feel it is my responsibility to give to the next people. Because I know the 95% of interview guys who were rejected, it was not because of they they just don't know what to do. It was just that. Okay. So I feel that somewhere when I know things, I would really like to share it with you so that you can take the benefit of this as well. Okay. And now next thing. Okay. Now, one of the system by which you will be consistent, okay, is if you daily measure your progress, and for that we are going to track some attendance. Okay, that will keep you consistent. Out of 15, so it is 15 sessions. 3 weeks is 15 sessions, Monday to Friday. Okay, how will you be able to stay consistent with that? Okay, so I will share this attendance link with you right now. Okay, as part of that, and guys, this program I'm trying to make it even more interactive. There will be more Q and A's. So I'm really thinking from that perspective. It will be knowing the theoretical techniques, taking actions on that, taking some Q and A's on that, and making that as a full 3 weeks of program around every of the year. Okay, and now I'm sharing this attendance link with you. Whatever question you have, okay, put your questions here so we can work together. We'll solve something in a one-on-one chat, or we can do that during our call itself. But tracking yourself will make you consistent. Today is the day one of this, so I'm sharing this attendance. Okay, reference, it will have some reference code. So code for today, let's start with 1111, and this is the attendance link. You might be like, school days pe nikal gaye attendance leke, but I'll just tell you, okay, it will help you to stay consistent, because every session is going to be valuable and life changing. So thoda sa, let's become a student of life. So thoda ego ko side rakho. Let's be sincere towards success. Okay, so just mark your attendance. If you have any questions about today, yes, you put it there. And if you mark this attendance on WhatsApp, I will share you this blog links and the daily Zoom links and other stuff. So basically, whoever marks the attendance, I can give them more information. So use the valid email ID, because I'll even share you some ebooks. Okay, some PDFs I will be sharing with you guys in my Google Drive. So it will really be life changing for you. And WhatsApp number, so that I can share you the tomorrow Zoom details and other things on WhatsApp. Okay, plus blogs and other updates. So just mark it there and try to really be interactive, guys. Okay. So take some actions. Take some actions and just believe that you can change. This is January. This is 2023 starting, and let's not compromise on success this time. Okay. Ask your questions and just come with an empty mind. Take this, Atme. And yeah, I had a pretty fun week last week. So we went for like zip lining adventure, like more like 1 kilometer का zip line था mountain में, एक यहाँ से वहां तक jumping चल रहा था. ठीक है. Then we visited lot of traditional places, like बाहर का खाया, like full 1 week I was eating junk. उससे now the stomach and the body is upset. तो अभी अलग ही कांड चल रहा है. So but yeah, did all that, trying to be back on track 2023. Okay. Okay, guys. So, chalo, let's mark the attendance. And tomorrow onwards, log in from desktop. Let's take practical actions together. We will make it more action oriented. So, don't just listen. Request you people, please take actions. And tomorrow onwards, we will take it to the next level. Okay. Chalo. Thank you all and have a nice, superb 2023, everybody. Stay healthy.